Happy Friday. Last day of these for the week. Till next week. If you didn't watch last week's video, we learned how to download the app, so please watch the last video, And we went through 2 of the 4 guidelines to centering prayer. The first one was choose a sacred word as a symbol of your intention to consent to God's presence and action within. Number 2, sitting comfortably and with eyes closed, settle briefly and silently introduce the sacred word as the symbol of your consent to God's presence and action within. Now, this is new for today. Number 3, when engaged with your thoughts, return ever so gently to the sacred word. So we're going to go in and out and in and out. We're going to daydream. We're going to get distracted. We might hear something. That's okay. It's perfectly okay to do that. This isn't an exercise on how concentrated you are on God. It's about allowing God into our hearts. So that is a very gentle thing to do. If you get distracted, you recognize you were distracted, just get back on track. Think about what you were thinking about, what you read, put your mind back to God, and you're good to go. And then when you get inevitably get distracted again, just do the same thing. So don't get frustrated that you're being distracted. That's not what this is. It's get distracted, let it happen, put it on a shelf, and move on. Okay? Now, number 4. At the end of the prayer period, remain in silence with eyes closed for a couple minutes. So let's say we did 20 minutes for this prayer. We're going to say, all right, 20 minutes is done. Don't immediately open your eyes and then go walking throughout your day. This is going to be a very slow, eye-opening kind of thing. This is kind of where contemplative prayer will come in. This is where we want to let our mind just kind of relax. Don't even worry about focusing on what we were talking about, what you were thinking about, what you read. This is the time to just be. Time to be just with God. No time to think. Just feel. Just experience. Just be with God. That's all this is. So now that you know the basics of centering prayer and about what hopefully will lead you into contemplative prayer, next week we will delve more into how to practice it, what it can do for you, what it means for us as Christians, and hopefully we can learn to be better listeners with each other and especially with God. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you next week to learn more about centering prayer.